Hello everyone. Let us solve few problems related to numerical integration. First example, apply Simpson's one-third rule to estimate the value of the integration over 1 to 2 dx by x by dividing the interval 1 to 2 into 4 equal parts. Okay, now what we have to do here, we have to find out the value of this integration, definite integration, using the technique of Simpson's one-third rule. Now here this interval, the interval of the definite integral 1 to 2, we have to divide in 4 equal parts. It is given in the questions. Okay, that means and these number of parts represented by small n, that I have already told you, the number of parts we divide, and the interval of the definite integration is denoted by small n. Okay, or number of intervals we will obtain, that is denoted by small n. Okay, for after dividing the given range of the definite integral. Okay, now how to solve this type of problem? See, here we have to find out the values of x and fx, that means values of the argument and the entries first, and that we can do only when we know the values of h. What is h here? H is the interval of differencing or difference between the values of the argument x. Okay, and once we know the values of x, putting that value in the functional form, we can find out the different values of fx or entries. Is it okay now? Now how to proceed here? Solution. Here small x naught is equal to 1, the lower limit of the definite integral, and the upper limit of the definite integral x naught plus nh is equal to 2. If you remember, we have already discussed that the lower limit is denoted by x naught and upper limit is denoted by x naught plus nh. Okay, now here x naught is equal to 1, putting that value here 1, what we get? nh is equal to 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, and small n, the number of part which is also given here, that is 4. Okay, taking n is equal to 4, h will be what? 1 by 4, ultimately it will be 0.25. Okay, now fx is what here? Y is equal to fx is equal to 1 by x. It is given here in the question. Okay, now we have to find out the values of x and fx, then only we will be able to find out the value of this definite integral using the technique of Simpson's one-third rule. Okay, now what are the x values? Now first value of x is 1. Okay, first value of x is 1, and the last value of x is also fixed, that is 2. Then the values in between we have to find out, and interval and the interval of differencing or values between the or difference between the values of x is 0.25, which we have just find out. We have just found. Now the first value is 1, second value will be 1.25. Okay, and so then only difference will be 0.25, isn't it? If I add 0.25 with this number, I will get 1.5, and then the difference between these two value will be what? 0.25. Then this value, again add 0.25 with this number, I got 1.75, again difference is 0.25. Okay, like this way, last value is 2. Okay, these two values are fixed. This value we have to find out using the values of h, and we have to remember that this difference between the values of x should be the value of h, value of equal to h. Okay, and corresponding values of fx we will obtain putting these values of x in this function 1 by x. Okay, this we have got 1 by 1 is 1, 1 by 1.25 is 0.8, like this way. 1 by 1.5 is 0.667, like this way we have to find out. Now we have to write down the formula given for Simpson's one-third rule. That is, what is the formula given for Simpson's one-third rule? You have to by heart these rules. The formula is this: integration over x naught to x naught plus nh fx dx, h by 3. Okay, what is the value of h here? Value of h is 0.25 divided by 3. Then we have f of x naught, f of xn, that is first value of the entry plus last value of the entry. What is the first value of the entry? 1, and last value of entry is 0.5. So this plus this, then multiple of 4 will come. Okay, multiple of 4, and f of x1, f of x3, f of x2. So how to find out this? You can do one thing. This value on the top of each entry value, you can write this is the first 0 value, x0 value, this is 1 value, this is 2 value, this is 3, and this is the nth, okay, xn value. Okay, this is your x0 value, this is your x1 value, this is your x2 value, this is your x3 value, this is your xn value. Okay, now according to formula, second part, multiple of 4, f of x1, f of x plus f of x3, like this way we have to proceed. So multiple of 4 into f of x1, which number is f of x1? This is your f of x1. F of x2 is not included, again f of x3 is included. So what am I going to write in multiple of 4? This part, 0.8 plus 0.571. Again multiple of 2, then what am I going to write? F of x2 plus f of x4 dot dot dot. Okay, now what is f of x2? This multiple of 2 into f of x2. I do not have f of x4 value here. This is xn. The last value we will consider as xn, and first value we will consider as x0. Okay, so this is my xn value. I cannot consider as x4. Okay, so I do not have any other value, so I have just written one value here, 2 into 0.687. Now after doing the calculations, what I have got, 0.25 by 3 into 8.31, and ultimately 0.693. So like this way, using Simpson's one-third rule, we can find out the value of the given integration.